67-2 for us to vary order of business and proceed to take item 8 instead. Speaker, with your leave.
Yes, Deputy Majority Whip.
Mr. Speaker, I have no difficulty.
Yes.
Speaker, I'm further fortified under 93(1). Respectfully, this decision has generated among members of this House. The Speaker, yesterday, 8th December 2025, you declared the Kpandai parliamentary seat vacant. Respectfully,
Honorable Member, are you coming under a matter of urgent public importance?
it is so, Speaker.
You did not say so.
Speaker, I did. I did that. I'm fortified under 93(1). I did.
Honorable members, order. Can we all look at order 93(1)? By the indulgence of the House and leave of the Speaker, a member may explain a matter of personal nature or make a statement on a matter of urgent public importance at the time appointed for statement under Order 67. So, Honorable Member, if it is not a normal statement, you said you want to vary the order of business to take statement, and you are coming under Order 93, you need the leave of the House and the leave of the Speaker.
Speaker, we have precedence in this House. We have precedence in this House. Speaker,
honorable members
Speaker,
of the minority, honorable members of the minority, when I give the floor to your leader and your leader is speaking and have not granted the floor to any other person, it doesn't lie in your mouth to say, sit down, sit down. So your leader is on the floor and he must be respected to speak.
Speaker, the practice, I can speak?
Please, you have the floor.
Yeah. So, Speaker, yesterday, the 8th of December 2025, you declared the Kpandai parliamentary seat vacant. Respectfully, this decision has generated profound concern not only among members of this House, but across the nation because of its apparent inconsistency with the binding procedural rules governing the effects of application for stay of execution. Speaker, it is now tried that where an application for stay of execution is pending for determination, any proceeding for execution of the judgment shall be stayed for the period. The Speaker, this is why the event of 24th November 2025 are so important. You delivered a ruling in response to an application from the Majority Chief Whip requesting that the Kpandai seat be declared vacant. Speaker, in your own reasoning, you recorded clearly and publicly relying on these very procedural rules and affirmed this binding nature. This same inconsistency was seen in the Honorable James Kesi matter during the 8th Parliament, where you strongly maintain that Parliament must not act while a stay of application is pending. Speaker, with respect, the question that naturally arises is, why has the principle changed? What explains the abrupt departure from the binding reasoning you articulated on 24th November 2025? Why does the stay rule apply in one circumstance but not the other, particularly when the factual and procedural posture is virtually identical. Speaker, Ghanaians are asking, and we in this House must also ask, is this because Honorable Matthew Nyendam is a member of the New Patriotic Party? Mr. Speaker, the law does not discriminate. The law does not bind or stiffen binding on whether an NPP or NDC member stands before it. The impartial and consistent application of procedural rules is a bedrock of the rule of law and the credibility of this House. If Parliament begins to act as though legal rules are optional, binding on some days and dispensable on other days, then we risk sliding into a dangerous culture of political tit for tat, where each majority and minority merely waits for a turn to get even. Speaker, such a path fractures confidence, a trail of inconsistency that invites retaliation, weakens the authority of Speaker's chair, and erodes public trust. Mr. Speaker, we must do better. And this House must do better, and we must act better. Let us commit ourselves to principled leadership, to procedural fidelity, and to the understanding that this House is a guardian, not a manipulator of the law. Legitimacy of Parliament depends on our consistency. The legitimacy of Parliament depends on our consistency, and we can't do otherwise. And consistency depends on our willingness to obey, not our political impulses, but the clear dictates of the law. Speaker, we strongly submit that the letter that was filed to the Electoral Commission was out of place, was unfortunate, and flies in the face of law and procedural justice. We submit strongly to this House that that letter must be withdrawn by Parliament forthwith, and we must act and stay consistent with the pronouncements of the chair, for that matter, the Speaker, on this same matter. We in the minority do not agree to the writing of this letter. We make a strong position that that letter must be withdrawn forthwith. And as a cradle of democracy, we must be seen to be setting a very good example for the populace of this country to follow suit. Speaker, I submit to you that that letter must be recalled. That letter declaring the Kpandai seat vacant must be recalled immediately. It must be recalled. It cannot be. The situation cannot. And we on this House, on this side of the House, cannot support that decision. What we can do is to support procedure, is to support the provisions of our law, and to stay away from decisions that flies in the face of logic and procedural justice. We are totally against it. In this House, we have worked in collaboration and in cooperation with our colleagues in the majority. Even where you don't have your numbers, we have allowed you to lay papers and do all manner of things. This decision will not stay. This decision will not stay. And Speaker, we humbly call upon you to instruct the clerk. The clerk must be instructed forthwith to withdraw that letter and act according to law. I so submit. I thank you. No kete.